The second reading for the day is taken from 1 Peter in his first chapter, beginning with verse 17. Now, if you invoke as Father, the one who judges all people impartially, their deeds, live in reverent fear during the time of your exile. You know that you were ransomed from the fear, not with perishable things like silver or gold, but with the precious blood of Christ, like that of a lamb, without defect or blemish. He was destined before the foundation of the world, but was revealed at the end of the ages for your sake. Through him, you have come to trust in God, are set for love. Love one another deeply from the heart. You have been born anew, not of perishable, but of imperishable seed, through the living and enduring Word of God. Word of God, Word of life. Thanks be to God. Please rise as you are able and willing for the reading of the Holy Gospel. The Gospel appointed for this Sunday is taken from the Gospel according to St. Luke in his 24th chapter, beginning with verse 13. Glory to you, O Lord. St. Luke records, now on that same day when Jesus had appeared to Mary Magdalene, 2 disciples were going to a village called Emmaus, about 7 miles from Jerusalem, and talking with each other about all these things that had happened. Now, while they were talking, but their eyes were kept from recognizing him. And then one of them, whose name was Cleopas, answered him, saying, are you the only stranger in Jerusalem who does not know the things that have taken place there in these days? And he asked them, what things? And they replied, Lazarus, who was a prophet, mighty in deed and word before God and all the people, and how our chief priests and leaders handed him over to be condemned to death, and they crucified him. But we had hoped that he was the one to redeem Israel. Yes, and besides all this, it is now the 3rd day since these things took place. Moreover, some women of our group astounded us. They were at the tomb early this morning, and when they did not find his body there, they came back and told us that they had indeed seen a vision of angels who were with us, went to the tomb. Then beginning with Moses and all of the prophets, he interpreted to them the things about himself in all the scriptures. Now, as they came near the village to which they were going, he walked ahead as if he were going on. But they urged him strongly, saying, stay with us, because it is almost evening, and the day is now nearly over. So he went in to stay with them. And when he was at the table with them, he took bread, blessed, and broke it, and gave it to them. Then their eyes, and they recognized him, and he vanished from their sight. And indeed, and he has appeared to Simon. Then they told what had happened on the road and how Jesus had been made known to them in the breaking of the bread. This is the gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, O Christ.